M cars themselves are terrific things. You know, the M3 and the M5 particularly were iconic and still are. I wouldn't say that without the M1 it wouldn't exist, but I think the M1 was a real catalyst for the German performance saloon and estate, and the knowledge of that upper echelon, that badge, which has been thinned out a little bit with the marketing because it's been done now. But it started from, you know, it started from the M1. Motorsport department started in 1972, but I wouldn't have said that anybody knew that the M logo did not exist until this car.
The M1 was the first
Production
of the M series of cars, the motorsport cars. After the M1 came the M3, the E30 M3, M5, and now you've got these M4s. You know, all of these cars are very heavily modified and a lot quicker than the standard road-going production cars. The M branding has been as important to BMW as the RS is for Porsche. It's intrinsic in their brand and where they go motorsport.
The two companies have done notably different things with those badges though. I think Porsche have been much more true to what they do with their badging, context to what they're selling and what you get. You know, BMW's marketing department have taken cars, M cars are no longer as different as they were. There's no longer really any real connection with there's no connection with a homologation car or anything like that. You know, they've taken the M badge and they've put it on the...
I think the problem you've got with a lot of these modern cars, and AMG is unfortunately
the worst.
The worst with this sort of stuff. The production cars get watered down a bit when they start talking about AMG or M. It was a badge that sort of, I think with their marketing department, has been added in, not with the full Monty of changes in some cars, which is letting that down a little bit. I think at least with Porsche, the RS or the GT3, I mean, they've still stayed true to that original. They haven't just added it to a normal car as a dress trim kit. But all of those early M cars, the early M3s, the early M5s, they really were true to what that M badge was.